Mm-hmm. What's up, guys? Sunday, it's 270. How are you doing today? It's been a while. I hope you've missed me as much as I have missed all of you. Yes, every single one of you, even the person who constantly dislikes all of my videos as of late. Why? Why? There's like one human being that just clicks, I don't like this. Then why are you here? It doesn't matter. I get engagement. You're helping me build the channel. And then I'm going to become a superstar. And yes, if you have the unmitigated gall to admit who you are, I will thank you in my acceptance speech, and you will be invited to the taco party. Yes, I'm going to have a taco extravaganza celebration if I ever make it big in the YouTubes. And everyone's invited, whoever supported me along the way, including you, Mr. Hater, Mr. Troll, you boring human being. You're invited. No harm, no foul. You helped. What are we reviewing today? Because we're not doing a challenge. What is this? What is that? What does that read? Almost Notorious. That's what that reads. Shout! Shout! Shout at the devil! I hope that's the right song. Mötley Crue's hot sauce. Sent to me by Mr. Vic Clinco, friend of the channel. He has the world's largest collection of hot sauce. I was able to send a few bottles his way. I hope he hadn't had them already. He did confess knowledge of one of them, and it definitely gave me hopes because I went and checked out the other brand. Anyways, sent me these as a gift. We're going to do a review of these. Truth be told, I have already seen a review of these. KDB Saucy. Yes, go to her. I think she was the first person like, I want to do a review. Because side note, I'm not the type of person who won't go into something blind. I don't mind having information. Positive reviews. So I'm like, I'm going to have to check this out. Let's see if we both agree that these are some quality sauces that you're going to want to invest in, especially if you're a Mötley Crüe fan. Now, full disclosure, Mötley Crue's cool. Not anything I listen to on the regular, but they paved the way for a lot, and then they've definitely raised some hell along the way as well. My hat's off. I don't want to take my hat off. Good bald spot. 38 now. Doesn't look too good. Anyways, hats off to them. Salute to all the members. Vince Neil, Nikki Six, Tommy Lee, and Mick Mars. I think I got that correct. Mötley Crüe. Hot sauce. Wasted enough time. Let's get into it. I may, depending on how this works, you can see the box. It's got the nice big old on the front. This is a girthy. When I got the package for this, I was like, what did he send me? And yeah, there was a couple of these in here. I'm like, wow. I've got one for my display back here where all my bottles are. Eventually, I'm going to get a big sauce bottle. The ones I really like and want to have on display and stuff like that. There you can see the big old box. I don't know if I showed off the back. If that's going to read the QR code there for you. Check out the cool art of the band, and all of that gnarliness. There are 5 sauces in here, and I may do some clips, solo shots, because I really want to show off some of this art. So you might see this dub because like it doesn't do it justice just to kind of see it, the lights in the way. It does not do it justice to see this just kind of like from afar on a bad Android phone. So this is really, really gnarly cool art. Really like it. And there's 5 sauces, 1 for each member of the band, and then a 5th one as kind of the whole band. So let's take these bad boys out. And we're going to give a review of each one. I'm going to be sipping in between to kind of cleanse the palate and to appreciate the heat. Again, cool art. We're going to put this off to the side here. I don't know which one's going to be the hottest and most gnarliest. And let's see. Make sure all these labels are facing you guys so you can take it in. There we go. Trust teaspoon. Let's go with what is probably going to be the lighter one here first. The Vince Neil hot sauce. The pineapple. What we got? Vince Neil hot sauce. Vince thinks that the world is ready for his rock and roll pineapple jalapeno sauce. Real-time flavors that are fresh, make your mouth sing, and have a good time doing it. Gonna be nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Now, I am not a fan of fruit, as everybody knows, but credit to Today's Adventure for putting out, if you've seen one of my previous videos, my review of their pineapple habanero. It's pretty good sauce. I was surprised. So I'm a little bit more open to fruit. So Vince Neil, don't let me down, brother. Don't let me down. It's got a nice thin. So there's always like, is it going to be too thin? Is it going to be too thick? Because I'm kind of like, I like it a little bit in the middle. I like that not too thin where you need like a pour stopper, not too thick where it's like I'm just eating chunkiness. That nice kind of thing, and it's a little bit smooth, but you can tell there's some texture in here. There's a really nice color to this. I'll give you a quick little look-see here. Peep the bottle and all of its splendor and art. It's probably going to look like crap, but I hope you take all that in. This is the pineapple jalapeno. I'm going to give her, yes, the bottle's a she now. I'm going to give it a nice old tasty taste. Don't worry, guys. I've got challenges and everything coming down the pike. Just had to take some time to reset. Ooh, hold on, sir. I'm loving this combination of aroma. It's basically jalapeno with the pineapple, but it's like if you're like, I've never been to one, so I'm going to make this word up. It's like if you were like to go to a Mexican street fair and smell some like really awesome, very summer-based floral, but with that meat cooking from like real burritos made by actual people who make burritos, not just Taco Bell. Although I love Taco Bell, no shade to Taco Bell. If you haven't gotten a bacon AM crunch wrap made by the right people at the right place, you're missing out on life. I love the fragrance of this. There's always a worry sometimes when it gets into like celebrity-based kind of, I don't want to say gimmick sauces, but when you get small batch, handcrafted kind of sauces, you know you're getting quality. Sometimes you wonder, are these people just going to put out something for the money and it not be that great? How much of their input was really in this? If Vince Neil didn't smell this and go, oh, that's it, then yeah, no. You know what? I'm going to put you gentlemen over here. Make way for the ladies since we've established this bottle is female. See all nice kinds of texture in here. Ooh. So it's not just some thin vinegar-based whatever crap sauce. It's got nice texture. Like I said, love the aroma. The smell. It's like it's ooh. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. That is a very, so it's more jalapeno forward. And the pineapple isn't too overwhelming. I think that's what I like about this. It's a perfect complement to like a jalapeno style sauce. There's texture in there. There's heat. There's a little bit of heat. Chili head, you're not going to be like, oh, no. Any man, woman, child across the board would enjoy this one. It's not too much. I'm in love with the smell of this. It's got that sweetness. Sweetness, a lot of texture. If you kind of see, it's like raining down slowly. Wow. Decent, I want to say mouth burn because chili heads will be like, oh, very hot. Shut up. It's hot. It's not melt your face hot, but there's heat. This I was surprised with this just because I don't know, it was that good. Thumbs up all the way for this Vince Neil. This is going to be the longest thing. I'm going to try to edit the crap out of it. All right. This is looking good and boding well. What have we got here? I don't know who's next. Nicky Bottles with his... let me read real quick. Pineapple, distilled vinegar, jalapeno pepper mash, onions, carrots, water, pineapple juice, blah, 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 acids, green habanero peppers in there, lime juice. So I was getting a little bit of lime. This is lovely. Red habanero pepper mash. They stick all kinds of habanero pepper mashes in here. That is what gives it its flavor and heat. That's a really unique, just lovely kind of thing. Pardon moi. Love it. Vince Neil, my man. Out of the park with that one. So glad you signed off on it. This is a jalapeno sauce here with... Let's go with McMars next. Take in some of the artwork there. Apologies for the crappy Android phone. Gentlemen. One of these is like the hot one. But I want to make sure to... We might do Tommy Lee next. And who was it? Nikki Six is probably that chocolate habanero something or other, blah, blah, blah. Who's the one that's like the super hot? There's like Reaper in it. This might be the next one. Oh, we'll cap it off with this one. Sure. This is the Demons in the Southwest habaneros. Screw it. All right. Anyways, I'm going to cleanse the palate a little bit here with the whoop whoop. If you know, you know. I love a good Faygo. All right. McMars hot sauce. Plug in and shred your face with mixed sweet and spicy red jalapeno sauce. Get as rude as possible and don't let anyone tell you how to eat my sauce. With red jalapeno pepper mash, pure cane sugar, apple cider vinegar, water, onions, yellow mustard seed, celery seed, turmeric. Pretty basic sauce. It's going to be a just straight, nice red jalapeno sauce. And that's what I like, if I remember correctly. Pineapple is the first one, distilled vinegar, jalapeno pepper mash. Like some of the first ingredients so far are just like the pepper, which from my understanding, the higher up on the list, it's kind of like the first amount of stuff you get. And the bottom, it's like the least amount of stuff. So there, it seems like the company was intentional on a quality of pepper mash for this. So, definitely different from that jalapeno. See, this is the spicy red jalapeno. What am I getting here? Cider vinegar. That's basically it. That's what I think I'm getting. It's the apple cider with a jalapeno. I'm getting a lot of that on it. It's decent. Not wild about the aroma. It doesn't mean it won't taste good. Here's the pour. On the thinner side. So just be gentle. Alright. Taste buds. Okay. Not a fan. I hate to say that. It's like a weird ketchup tasting jalapeno sauce. This might have a home with a certain meal. I don't know what. Not a fan. Low on heat. I'm liking the Vince Neil more. Yeah, I just can't. It's like I hate to say, like, because if Mick is watching this, don't hurt me. It's a very lower mild sauce, like a jalapeno ketchupy smelling, tasting. This one's unique. Not a fan of it though. Might go good on something. I mean, I'll probably find a home for it in some food. Because even bad hot sauce can be paired well with something. What is this one? Tommy Lee. Trinidad Scorpion. Ah, that's what I was thinking. Not Reaper, but somebody had a scorpion pepper. Pardon moi. Habanero. We might do this one next. Tommy Lee went hold off till the end for the super hot. And this is, they're really heavy on the habaneros for this one. All right, up next, Nikki Sixx. Taking the artwork, the crappy Android artwork. Nikki bottled his demons and rage in this southwestern, is it cumin or cumin? Cumin. Styled habanero sauce. As he says, if you don't deal with your demons, they will deal with you, and it's going to hurt. That, my friends, is very true. Just ask my ex-wife. I was the problem. I'm not even being like hyperbolically stupid about that. Like, oh, I'm always the problem. No, I was the bad guy in the relationship. Anyways, Nikki Sixx, here we go. Water, chocolate habanero pepper mash, habanero peppers and vinegar, apple cider vinegar, acidity, carrots, onions, light brown sugarcane molasses concentrate. They're pretty big on the habaneros for this one, which isn't a bad thing. So, Nikki Sixx, don't let me down, sir. I wish I could remember a lot of what I used to watch VH1 back 20 years ago when I was a teenager and whatever. Oh, 38. So when I was like 15, 16 now, you'd watch like VH1 and they do the behind the musics on Mötley Crüe and all of those other bands. And I can't remember a lot of things, but I used to be, I would watch those kind of documentaries and stuff. So I have an appreciation for kind of like, these guys were huge back in the day and could probably still pack a house, I'm sure. I haven't kept up with their career too much, but I know they're still touring, right? Mick Mars was doing something by himself here recently. I don't know. Okay. This is more on the savory side, like what was it? What did they say about it? Southwestern. That's exactly what you're getting, kind of like that Southwestern Chipotle-ish, Cajun-y, not Cajun, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. That very Southwestern style. I like the fragrance. It's good. Pours a little bit thin. That's okay. Still. Mm-hmm. Wow. Ooh. Very sweet, but it kicks in that. Like you're hit with sweetness. My pepper kicked right in and just took off. Wow, this has got some heat to it. Again, for a seasoned chili head, it's not crazy up there, but it's actually pretty good. It's Southwestern habanero. Really good. If that's kind of your thing. If you want something with a bit more bite to it, they said you get that initial sweetness, but then the habanero just kicks in, just like, I'm here to make your mouth hot. And it did its job. Nikki Sixx, pretty good. Pretty good, my friend. So we would put in that. So far, still liking the Vince Neil the most. Just because of the flavor. Overall heat, I would say, if I can remember correctly, this Nikki Sixx was hotter than all of them so far. Wow. Yummy. You know, good sauces all around. Except for, like I said, I wasn't a big fan of the McMars. Who's this Notorious hot sauce? Let's try to get a little warm chest. Kickstart your heart with hard-hitting garlic habanero hot sauces. This is not the same old situation. We want to bring out your wild side and take you to the top. Will you ride with the devil or crash and burn? Manufactured for United Sauces in High Point, North Carolina. Distilled vinegar, Caribbean red habanero pepper mash, water, garlic powder, pure cane sugar, habanero powder, salt, cinnamon gum, lemon extract, alcohol, water, and oil of limon. The most notorious hot sauce. I'm assuming this is kind of like the collective of the band. Yeah, a little warm chest here. My tolerance is super down. It's been a couple weeks. I haven't been doing much of anything. So, whew, whew, it's warm. Wow. Burp. Mm, mm. Garlic habanero. It's basically kind of what you're getting. I'm definitely picking up more garlic than habanero on it. Tolerance is that bad? Yes. Like my chest is burning. It feels like I've done a lower level challenge, but like one I haven't done in a while. Thin still, not too bad on the pour. It's fine. Oh wow. Wow. A habanero just draining down my throat, like setting me off. It's got some heat. Nothing wild, but got some heat. Let me hold on. Wow, I've not done anything for like 2 weeks. That is just pretty much a straight habanero sauce. And there's heat there. If you're looking for heat, you like the habanero, won't go wrong with this. But don't look for anything like crazy unique. That is just a good straight habanero sauce. Notorious from Mötley Crüe. All right. Down to the last one. I'm finally getting a little bit of snot going on here. Wow. Clean up a bit. Yeah, a little bit of snot. I have not been burning at all. So for after all that, these little mouth burn, throat. I'm way out of practice, guys. Last but not least, the Tommy Lee hot sauce. We've got crash into Tommy's high heat Trinidad Scorpion hot sauce. Apricot and blueberry, give it that funky beat, that school that makes your heart pound for more. Nice little whiskey chest going on, and we're going to cap it off with this bad boy. Apple cider vinegar, 8% acidity. Apricot preserves, high fructose, blah, blah, blah. Water. Trinidad scorpion pepper mash. Red Scotch bonnet pepper mash. Orange habanero pepper mash. Blueberries, carrots, honeys, or onions, tamari sauce, soybeans, salt, alcohol to preserve freshness, salt, garlic, xanthan gum, ginger, white pepper contains soy. That is a list of ingredients. I have not burned in a while, and it's the chest. My mouth is kind of fine. So far, minus, and I hate to say that again, the McMars sauce. I've pretty much enjoyed these. The standouts so far are the heat of the one with the thing and the thing that I said, and my favorite being that jalapeno with the minced meal. So we're going to give this Tommy Lee a go and cap off this video. Wow. I've got to get back into shape. That is a scorpion. A lot of that was it. Yep. Apple cider vinegar hit hard. Pardon me. I don't know if I mentioned this before. It's like $49.95 before shipping. So it's like $10 a pop. Overall, you're going to get a great selection of sauces with this. Mostly the apple cider vinegar I'm hitting with. We'll see how it goes on the heat and the flavor. Let me take one more sip just to calm it down a little bit. Always got to throw up the pinky. It's the only correct way to drink a drink. Decent little pour. I'm not going to go crazy on this one. I'm getting a whiskey chest, and I'm looking pretty bad. Looking pretty bad here. Heavy on that apple cider vinegar. Let's see what the heat does. Huh. Wow. That's all over the place with good flavor. Nothing crazy on the heat. Unless my tongue is just kind of scorched. It's still a little warm. Heavy on the apple cider vinegar aroma, but then you get like this weird, just kind of like palette of flavors all over. It's good. It's not a bad thing. This is pathetic. Are you still watching? This is almost 30 minutes long. I'm going to do one more sip, and then we're going to just call it a day. I'd give this like a 4 out of 5 on a box, just because I'm not a fan of that McMars. You might be. So it's personal. There's some heat in some of these. That's for sure. And others have great flavor. So, especially if you like the band, go ahead and invest. Pick one up. Get one for that love of your life who has good taste in music. Long live the Crüe. It's really kind of a sweeter sauce. Not like a sweeter floral kind of deal to it. Yeah. The mash is all over, and you pick up some of the little interesting notes here and there. This one, because it's got so many things in it, I would assume that you would really... I probably should have started with this one to be able to better detect some of the notes. If you have a refined palate, maybe I'm going to pick some of these out. This one's pretty good. Not a favorite. I'd say my standout from the whole box, easily, just for flavor and aroma alone, is this one, the Vince Neil. McMars, again, wasn't a big fan of. Mickey 6. I think it was, I can't remember which one. Go back and rewatch it. Hit the bell, notification, subscribe, all that stuff. My nose is starting to run. I need to go take a nap. It's been a while. I need to get back on the horse, start riding that horse. And then if I fall off the horse, I'll get back up and I'll eat that horse. If you know what that reference is from, drop it in the comments below. This is Sundance 270. I've missed you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.